Hey, hey, my squad. Welcome. So sorry it took me a while to get on. I was having technical difficulties. Let's make sure the notification went out and the sound is working. And then I'll get into what I'm going to be doing today. I have a lot to do today. So, all right. Let's see. Notification went out. And the sound is working. Okay. So first off, I want to show you a couple things that I've gotten this week that I from wins. I tried filming a video for the ones, but the video was so choppy. I don't know what was going on. But it's my win from Butterfly Kisses Custom from Kokisha. I am so in love with this t-shirt and the tumbler that I won from her. This is my t-shirt. I am so in love with this. I am so in love with this t-shirt. Let me go up a little bit. Okay, there we go. It says, roses are red, people are fake. I stay to myself, so I won't be on the first 48. I so live by this saying. I really do. I am so in love with this. So this is the t-shirt I won, and this is the tumbler I picked. I believe this is called Raven. Let me see if I get it. Let's see. My lighting is freaking crazy. Let's see. Alexa, lights off.
Okay.
Nope, it's Alexa, lights on. It's the outside light. Let's see if I can get a little closer here. I will be putting pictures of this on my Facebook. I just love that raven and that skull. Sorry for the glare, guys. It is an overcast, icky day today, so my lighting is kind of funky. But I took pictures and we'll have this on my Facebook page, on the group page. I love this tumbler. And I had this straw from a different glass, so I use that because I can't find my metal one. I have metal ones, y'all, but I just can't find them. Not sure what I did with them. So that's my win from Keisha this from that's Butterfly Butterfly Kiss Customs. Ugh, I'll say that right in a few. And I got my wins from DP Addiction from J Rob. And I had won some canvases from her. From two different giveaways she had. The first canvas I won is this one. It came with the standard kit and round beads. This is a mountain scene. And guys, I don't not know why my camera is not working right. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Everything is like funky today. So this is a mountain scene. It does have the DMCs. This has 33 colors. This is so pretty. I can't wait to do that. Hey, Cindy, how are you? And then I also got from her, these are all rounds as well. This was an art dot when they were doing the 4 canvases. And these all have DMCs. And this is the first one. I don't know why. I'm ready to get rid of the little. This one has 26 colors. This one's gorgeous. I think this one is so gorgeous. And then I love this next one because I like the swirly pattern around the tree and all. This one has 25 colors. And then the next one has 29. This is gorgeous too. I was thinking this one or the next one I can do for Diamond Grandma's moon theme. And this is the last one, which has 24 colors. And I think this one is just so gorgeous. Yeah. So that's what I got win-wise this week. From some wins. Oh, I'll put them back in there later. Like that so the cat don't get on it. Let's see. Then I got myself some stuff from Amazon. I got the freestyle stickers. Which these like I say, I filmed videos for all this stuff, but my videos were corrupt or something. I don't know what was wrong with them. Because the video, they were all choppy and everything. So this comes with all the beads. Plus, I still have all my, I kept all my rhinestones and all that, so I can use those as well. And then you get, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 38, yeah, 38 stickers because I dropped the box in the floor, so I wasn't bending over to pick that up. Read that. 30, you get the 38 stickers, which you get like I guess an ice pop, a cute flower in the pot, cupcake. I'm thinking this is a rose. And like I said, guys, I don't know why my other camera is like lagging so bad today. The Celtic knot, a daisy flower, another type of flower. I like the smiley face, he's cute. Peace sign, paw print, a donut, a dime. That I was looking at the dime. I know it's a diamond. This is a diamond, but if you turn it the other way, it looks like a sailboat. So this could actually, you could actually flip this around and make this one look like a sailboat if you want it. You know, the diamond actually could be either the diamond, or like say you could turn around and make a sailboat. I don't know. I don't know why my eye picked that out. The hand doing the peace sign, an ice cream cone, a planet, a lollipop. But that also kind of looks like a rose too. A unicorn, a butterfly, a light bulb. I'm thinking this is a teardrop. Another flower, a heart, a rainbow, a lightning bolt, a star, a bow, a music note. I'm thinking another butterfly, another music note, piece of candy, another piece of candy. That's the only thing I'm kind of upset about with this is they gave you 2 of this one and they gave you 2 of this one. The lollipop. It would have been nice if they had to put a different one in for each of those. A moon, a leaf or a feather, a crown. I'm liking the flamingo. I think I got some pink crystals. I think I'm going to do him in. And then like a lotus flower. So that's the stickers. And then you get a toolkit. And their toolkit is, I like how they branded their bag with the toolkit info on it. You get a blue heart, a piece of wax, and I actually like the blue wax. You get a blue squishy and a blue pin with a 3-placer, and you get one of their little trays. And I seen where people were saying, and I see it now, that you could connect their trays, and then their trays also stack on top of each other. I don't have but the one art dot tray, so, but I like that little tray. It's cute. And then you get the drills. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags of 310. I don't need no more 310. I'm already swimming in 310. You get, let's see, let me turn it this way so it's better if I read this way. 38.65, 169, 379, 37.99, 605, 603, 601, 600. Hey Sam, you get 3609, 3607, 917, 915, 211, 209, 208, 3837, 3847, 3807, 797, 820, 3841, 3875, 322, 312. Oh, my favorite, 3811. I love that minty blue color. 3766, 3810, 3847. I almost knocked my drink over. 955, 912, 910, 699, 772, 907, 906, 904, 3078, 445, 733, 307, 3856. I like that color too, it's pretty. 3825, 922, 920, 151, 893. Oh, I love 893. That's a pretty pink. My favorite, 666. I love the color, but not the DMC. And 347. Wow. They give me a lot of pretty colors. You should be able to post it. Yeah, anybody can post in my group. Is it not letting you post it? You should be able to post anything in there. you know, you can post anything in there anytime you want. Okay, so let's lift that up a little bit. And we'll get to what I'm working on today, which is my leopard. They call it orange water tiger, but it's a leopard. I'm doing this one for Wanda's Work Baskets, my favorite things, and for Blunted Gem Sam's DP Tic Tac Toe 2023. I have my board. Just gotta figure out which book. Your girl is you know, organize yourself now. So I got my book with all my information in it, and this is my board I'm doing. Where this is a 40 by 50. She's testing out doing bigger canvases, making her own boards. So I'm doing unlicensed, 25 colors or more, and animals. So I'm going on a diagonal this time. Last time I did tic-tac-toe, I went down this way, and then I just filled it in with some odds and ones. So I'm also going to be answering some tag questions. I was tagged by Snuggy's Crafting Corner to do. I'm going to get those out. I also did one. This is my logbook. So I did, that's my cover I did for the logbook. That's all my canvases except my new ones. I also did the events logbook. So this has got all my events I'm doing in it. And then I hand write out all my charts. So this one I did for that. So I need to find my chart for that, which is right here. So that's helping me stay more organized now. There. So, okay. So, how many diamond paintings have you completed? I have completed 40. Hold up. Let me look at this. Let's see. I've completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this is not a painting. 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Have I done that? I don't remember if I've done that one or not. Okay, hold up. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I forgot I did that one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, well, I lost count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Wait a minute, there's an easier way to do this. 53 minus 4. Let's see, bear with me, guys. 53 minus 4. Because 4 of them were off canvas projects. Actually, I've completed 50 because I just finished one, the Christmas birds. I just got that finished. So I've actually completed 50 canvases. well, actually 52 if you count the very first two I ever did. But yeah, I'll show you those later, and you understand why I don't kind of count them because they're janky. So yeah, so wow, I've completed 50 canvases in 2 years. It's a lot of canvases. Wow, that is a lot of canvases. I would not think I've done that many in 2 years' time. Next question. How many canvases do you have in your stash? I technically currently have 131. That's minus the 50 that I've completed plus the 4 no, wait a minute. It's actually less than that. That's right. No, that's it's all my canvases. The 50 I've completed and the ones I haven't completed. That's not counting my my 4 off the canvas projects that I finished. If I take away the 50, let's see here, minus the 50. I have 81 canvases in my stash right now. For now. That's always subject to change with me. So yeah, so I have 81 in my stash. When did you begin diamond painting? I started diamond painting 2 years ago. It was July. Yeah, July 2 years ago. So wow, I've been painting that diamond painting that long. Wow. All right, let's see. I want to work on this section here. I hate when that does that. Okay. If you could only purchase from one DP company for the rest of your life, who and why? This is a very tough question. And I know it's tough for a lot of us. Most all but 4 of my paintings, well, 5, 4, 8. All but for 8 of my canvases are from budget friendly Amazon or one day savings. I have 4 from Art Dot, 1 from Craft Canada, 2 from Dreamer Designs, and 1 from Diamond Art Club. I can't just pick one company. I just can't. I mean, let's see. We want to move that down just a little. I'm the type I can't pick from just one place. That's like trying to say you got to pick one favorite restaurant for the rest of your life. Yeah, I can't do that either. Or one favorite food for the rest of your life. It's hard to do that. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? Well, it depends on, okay, if I'm live streaming while I'm diamond painting, of course, it's going to, be my own, I'm going to be live streaming. But if I'm just sitting here diamond painting, I'm either watching TV, or I'm catching up on videos, or listening to music. Or something like that. Yeah. Most of the time it's me. I'm listening to music or watching someone else's videos. Okay. What is your favorite category to diamond paint? I don't actually have a specific favorite category. I will do anything but creepy clowns. Yeah. I did that one creepy clown because he was in my stash. I wanted to get rid of him, and my nephew needs to still come pick his little behind up. But my nephew's busy. Plus, they're getting ready to leave to go to Tennessee this weekend. Um, so yeah. So I do anything but the creepy clowns. I don't mean creepy clowns. I mean like It and Pennywise. Those type of clowns. I'm okay with circus clowns. I'm already with circus clowns. It's just the creepy clowns. Um, what is the artist you have completed the most diamond paintings from? The most diamond paintings I've completed are all from Amazon, so I don't know who the artists are. And I haven't done my Dreamer Designs, my Craft Pack Canada, or my Diamond Art Club yet. But I am loving the two I got from Dreamer Designs, but I'm really, really loving the Alice in Wonderland looking one. That was called We're Mad Here. I can't remember who that's by, but that canvas is so gorgeous. I love the Cheshire Cat. I always have loved the Cheshire Cat. Okay. What is your go-to wax to use? I actually have several. Let's see. I use diamond painting wax Dream Wax Studios. This is the Tangerine fragrance. She's out of Canada. So I have her one in her tin, and then I have her brick of wax that is apple cider. And guys, oh, you can see that's my favorite. It smells so good. And then I also have Pure Bliss Wax Company's Cherry Delicious Diamond Daughter Sticky Wax. I have that I use. And then I have Randa's Crafty Corner Strawberry Mimosa Hard and Sticky Wax. So depending on the weather here is which one I use, because the weather we have here can really, really affect the humidity and stuff. And it affects my putties the same way. What do you do with your finished DPs? Most of them, all but for I have a few that will be gifts. I store them in a portfolio book for right now until me and my mom can get the frames, or we have a way we want to frame them. But it's just getting the supplies. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you prefer to leave them sealed until you're ready to work them? Right now, all of my Amazon budget friendlies, all that, they're either in a portfolio or I have them rolled in a box up there because they don't have boxes. Now, my Craft Pack Canada, my Two Dreamer Designs, and my Diamond Art Club are still in their boxes, but I do open my canvases because I inventory everything. And it's an OCD thing for me. Let's see here. So, what is your current #1 unicorn kit that you don't own but would like to one day? Well, I got the Alice in Wonderland one, and I got the the Dreaming Over the Rainbow Rose that I wanted. Right now, I don't actually have a unicorn. Well, technically I do, and technically I don't, because the canvas isn't for me that I want, but it's called Symbols of Heroism. It's the fire truck with the turnout gear. Me and my mom want to actually get that, and it's for my niece and my niece's boyfriend. What is the kit in your stash you are most looking forward to working on? That would be the Dreamer Design. We're Mad Here. I just can't wait to that one, and my one for the Witch Goddess event. My witch. Do you prefer color blocking or confetti, or a mix of both? I'm fine with both. I'm okay doing confetti, and I'm also okay doing color blocking. They don't bug me at all. I know a lot of people like one over the other. But me, I'm actually fine with both. How do you pick which project to work on next? For me, it depends on what event it's for. If I'm doing it for an event, um, or if I'm going to do it for a time lapse, which I actually have to edit those. If I'm going to do it for a time lapse for my channel, I'm picking 30 by 40, 30 by 30s for that right now, because I could do a 30 by 30 in four episodes, 4 videos. And because I do a 6 by 6 this size, and or around a 6 by 6 size. Excuse me, guys. So that's how I pick those. But most of the time, my canvases, I pick them according to the event I'm doing them for. So, like I said, this one is for Wanda's Work Baskets, My Favorite Things, and Sam's tic-tac-toe event. So the way I picked this one for the tic-tac-toe was, she gave us a list of if we were doing a 40 by 50 or larger. She gave us a list of examples of what we could use. So I picked animals because this is a leopard, of course. And then I picked 25 colors or more because this has 26 colors. And then I picked unlicensed because this is for a budget-friendly company. So I don't have any information on, like that. So this is unlicensed. And then I just filled it in, the blank spots with, where I had Mom actually do it for me. She picked them because she wrote it out because she has better handwriting than I do. And so that's how I did that. And then since Wanda's Work Baskets event is called My Favorite Things, this is one of my favorite big cats. Is the leopard. I love leopards, and I love lions and tigers, and I love the big cats. I like ligers and snow leopards and all that as well. And a liger is just a lion and a tiger cross. But that's how I picked that theme. And then, of course, if the event, the event's going to have a theme. That's how, I pick the canvas. But if I'm just doing a canvas just for fun, it's whichever one appeals to me. Do you work one kit at a time or have multiple WIPs? I can have anywhere from just one going to 5 or 6 canvases going at a time. Right now, I actually have 4 canvases going. I have this one. I have a 30 by 30. That is a beach scene for Diamond Grandma's event. I had a sugar skull. I did that one. That one was for when Sam did the DMC bingo, which was so fun. DMC bingo was like so fun. I only got 2 or 3 numbers that night, but I had a ball. I had a ball playing that night. That was like so fun. So that one was picked for that because I needed the DMC numbers to use. And then see what else have I got. Oh, I have my chalkboard that I'm doing for Sam's Teacher Appreciation Month, which I actually got. I worked and I've got a good bit done on that one right now. But I have that one broke down that now it's enough. It's a section a week till the end of the month. So this one I'm trying not to finish too fast because I'm get to the point I can whip through a canvas in no time now. I mean, I pretty much I sit. That's all I sit and do most of the time. Do you prefer to work on neutral or dark, not neutral or dark colors or colorful kits? I'm okay working anything. Like I said, the only thing I just don't do doing the creepy stuff. And when I mean creepy, I just mean like creepy clowns. That one's missed. Where is my, there it is. So I work neutrals or darks or colorful. Okay, let's see what's next. Do you prefer snack or large size DPs? I'm okay with either. It used to be that I would stick with the 30 by 30s, the 30 by 40s, or the 40 by 40s. And then I did a 40 by 50. And I've been venturing out with the sizing and now I feel more comfortable doing larger canvases now. But when I first started diamond painting, I stuck around with the 30 by 30s and 30 by 40s. And then I gradually moved up in the size. That's how it felt comfortable for me. I know some people just jump right in with, the big sizes. But I gradually eased myself in. And it would, like I say, it's one of those, this is one of those type of crafts that you want to just start with a smaller kit or like maybe a 30 by 30 or 30 by 40. See if you're going to like it before you jump all in and, you buy all the fancy stuff. Like the fancy pins and the waxes and the putties and the trays and all that. That's what I tell people. Do you use tweezers or a pen? I will use tweezers to lay special drills sometimes. Let me get some more wax in here. And I will. I'll just change it today. I'll use the tweezers for ABs sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, I use the pin. I do have some blue wax, the pink wax, and the Diamond Art Club pink wax that I keep on hand for the pin that I use for my ABs, or I also will use a wax pencil. But most of the time, I use a pin, which I have a lot of pins for me. So I have this one. I use this pin. I have this pin with, I have a 3-placer and a 1 in it. I have a 6-placer and a square tip single placer in this one, but I use that for rounds as well. Oops. I have this one. I have a 3-placer and a straightener in this one. This is one of my favorites. I have a 4 and a single in that. I have 2 single placers in this one, and I'm not sure why. Oh, because I used to have a straightener in this one, but I put the straightener on the smaller one. And then I took the squishies, and this I found this was a neat trick. I put the squishies down the whole pin, and then put the end in. This one has a single placer, and on that end, this is what I use for ABs a lot. This came in the Dreamers design box. I actually have 2 of those, so that's what I did. And then these are my 8, 7, 9, 10, 2, and I have 2 6-placers. That's right. My other multi-placers, but this has made the pin so it's more stable for me to use these now. Before, when it was just the pin, I could not. It was hard for me to place without the pin getting I don't know. I'm heavy-handed, so the pin would bend. The regular pin would bend. So I had to figure something out, and that was a cheap way to go. So I didn't have to actually buy more resin or acrylic pins to put my multi-placers on, because you girls broke. So you got to come up with ideas that are going to work and be in your budget. So a lot of times I will figure out how to DIY something before I actually buy it. Get my drills back in place because I knocked mine. Okay, so that is that question. Squares or rounds? When I first started out, all my kits were rounds. Then I got a box of kits from One Day Savings, and I had some squares in there. The very first square I ever did was a SpongeBob painting. And hey, Dawn, I was hooked from there. I like squares, I like and rounds. Okay, let's see. Question 21. Okay. What is your favorite method for placing ABs? Normally, it's a wax pencil. I mean, I have this type of wax pencil, which I use with Hotfix crystals, or then I have these, the clear wax pencils. But I've been using the pen that came with the Dreamer Design canvases, the plastic tip. And I've just been using the blue wax in there. And that's how I've been laying ABs for here recently. But it depends. Sometimes I'll grab the wax, the wax pencil, or I grab that one. It just depends on my mood that day. All right, next canvas. What is your preferred method for sectioning off your canvas? I use release papers. I use A4 size release paper. And these are 6x6. So I section it off in either A4 or 6x6 size. Do you have any other craft hobbies? Yes, I do. I like to color. I dabble with resin and polymer clay as well. I haven't in a while. I may start that back. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that. If not, I know my mom wants the polymer clay. I'll do abstract art as well, which I'll just draw some geometric shapes and then I'll fill them in with color. But other than that, I don't have any other crafts that I do. Okay, who do you tag in this video? Actually, I'm just going to tag anybody who wants to answer these questions. I will put these questions in the description below for anyone who wants to answer them. And then there's a bonus question. If you still have it, would you show the very first diamond painting you completed? It's actually 2. The very first 2 I ever completed, I do still have them. Oh, gosh. Hold on, let me get a release paper to put over that. So I do actually still have them. I actually do still have them. I keep them in the very back of this book. Oh, how did I get that? Ooh, that's not good. And this is one of them. These were the very first 2 I ever did. This is a skull with flames. And then the other one is a skull with, and you can see the gems are janky on this one. There's gems missing and they're coming off. This is a skull with butterflies. So they were the very first 2 I ever did. And then what really got, I mean, I did those, and then I just put them up. I got 3 of them at the time. I got those 2 and then another one, and I'll show you that one. And I know he's here. Here he is. I had gotten those 2 plus this one. And this one right here is what got me into the diamond painting. I did this for hashtag free to be me 2020 2022 2023 2024. Is it 2022? Yeah, I think it's 2022. I'd have to go back and look. But that's what got me into that one. You can see I need to clean up the edge of this one. But other than that, yeah, that's what got me into the diamond painting. So, yep, I still have the very first ones I did. And they stay in this much. This has only got a few more spaces, and I'm gonna have to get another book. This one is all my ones that I have. I could always take these out though and roll them and put them like I got the other ones if I need to. But I try to keep most of my canvases flat. So that is the tag questions. Like I say, I tag anybody who wants to answer them. I will put the list of questions in the description once this video goes to replay, or this live stream goes to replay. For anybody who does want to answer them. I think it's cool to do the tag questions. It's a way to, you know, put yourself out there without really putting yourself out there, kind of. So, the cat was over there making a crazy noise. I forgot she's got food on her dish. She's playing with her food. So that's those. I do have some other get to know me questions that I'm going to do in another, either a video, or I'm going to do them. I may actually sit down this weekend and film a actual whip and chat video, because I have like 150 questions, and some of them may be similar to the ones I just answered, but you know, still I want to do them. But it's 150 questions, get to know me questions that are diamond painting related. And then I actually have a bunch of facts about diamond painting that I may sit down and actually film a whip and chat video and with as well. I may start trying to film some whip and chat videos. Mostly I usually do my whip and chats as live streams. But I'm actually thinking of cutting back on the amount of live streaming I do. I just think I'm pushing myself a little too much. So I need to take some steps back for a while. I'm not saying that I might not go back to my everyday schedule, you know, later on, but or Monday through Friday actually, because I don't do the weekends. But I'm actually right now, I'm just going to take a step back and maybe do 1 or 2 a week, 1 or 2 live streams a week. I have not picked exact days yet. Let's just say the past 2.5 weeks have been busy for me and mom and everything. We've been on the go a lot. That's why I haven't really been live this week. These past, my live. I've been kind of MIA. We've been having a lot going on. Now, Friday, not today, next Friday, this coming Friday, I am looking forward to that one. That will be out and about for that day. But I'm looking forward to that. That is the world's largest duck. Is coming to our town. So I'm actually looking really forward to that. I know it's not Diamond Penny related, but it will be on the channel. If the music allows, if there's, it's not a lot of copyrighted music, I will live stream the duck. If not, I will get video and I can do a, like a time lapse or type video or video with like music of the duck. And I will be getting photos. I do know that. It's not only going to be the world's largest duck, it's also going to be its baby as well. We're going to have its baby. So this duck is 6 stories tall. So this duck is as tall as one of our condos here in my town. So yeah, it's going to be cool. This is the first time it's ever come into the state of Maryland. It's going to be in 2 different locations in Maryland. It's going to be on the other side of the bay first. Not far, about a couple hours from Baltimore. And then it comes to us. And then I'm not sure where it's going after that. But it goes all around the world. It's neat. So I can't wait. I mean, I am a rubber ducky fan, so I love my rubber. I actually have a collection of rubber ducks around here somewhere. They're still packed away from when we moved in here, but because I don't really have anywhere to put them. They're packed away like along with the Beanie Babies. I have a huge collection of babies. I have troll dolls somewhere. I still have a teddy bear from when I was a kid. He actually used to be a lamp. And then when the lamp went up, my mom took the lamp out of him and sewed him up. And I've had the bear ever since. I think I got that bear when I was like 4. So I'm actually, I'll be 46 next year. So yeah, I've had that bear a long time. I have another one that was given to me when I was a kid too. So he has actually jointed legs and arms. You can actually make him in a sitting position. Oh, this weather has my wax out the window. wants to be a little more sticky than normal. And this canvas got me because I didn't realize until I was kitting up. This canvas has ABs. This canvas actually has 3 ABs. And I did not realize that there were budget-friendly canvases that had ABs. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah, so I got some videos that, you know, if I can stay away from the technical issues, I have some videos that I want to film. I need to do some more time-lapse videos. I have some I have to edit that will go up for this month. I'm not sure if I'm just going to pick a canvas and work on for the time lapse for next month, or if I'm going to put a vote out there. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. I may just pick a canvas. And time lapse it. I don't know. But I have a bunch of 30 by 30s that, you know, I want to get. I just want to get them out of my stash. So, um, what? Why are you talking about that? She's just saying if I knew if he was having the place ready, or if there was any other places. She didn't just ask about that one. She's just asking in general. It's hard to find a place anymore in an affordable range. Yeah, but all the hoops and shit you got to jump through just to get government housing anymore around here. See, I hate this. She has to fucking talk about piece of shit. All right, so I think I'm done with the moons. I think. I say that now, but I'll get started on a different color and I'll find one that I miss. It never ceases to amaze me that I think the freaking symbols multiply like rabbits. I think I'm done. I think. All right. So what's the next symbol? The next symbol that's sticking out to me is the one that somebody calls the pregnant stick. It's like a stick with a circle on it. And some people call it the humpback, but I just call it the sticky ball. And another thing I do too, guys, is I use these containers for my drills. So when I'm whatever color I'm working, I leave that container open and sit over there. Then that way, I don't accidentally pour them in the wrong container, because I have done that. I have done that a million times. Let me bring you guys back down. I forgot I was out of. So yeah, I think I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay live today, guys. It's just I have not been feeling good the past few days, and I know it's the freaking weather, um, but yeah, I'm actually forcing myself to get up and do things that need to get done. Um, I do actually need to take pictures of canvases that I just recently got and all of those. Um, so what I'll do is I'll take pictures and then I'll print those out and I'll put them in the logbook and log all that information in. Um, so I have that. And I was, like I said, I used to use Gems Flow. Then I accidentally deleted that off my phone, but I went to using the paper system to log, and I kind of actually like it better. I like actually having a logbook for both, my events that I'm doing, um, for having all my canvases logged. Um, oh, that wax is snappy. Um, but yeah, it's been a lot easier having everything, and then chart and writing out my charts. Um, doing my charts. I have a chart that, I have a template chart for it, and then I just put column one is the corresponding number, and then I draw the symbol or write this, if it's a letter or whatever, and then add DMCs. And then if I'm going to be adding ABs, I have another column that I can put the AB that I'm going to be changing it to in there. So everything is on one page. Um, and it helps my OCD. It really does, and my ADD and all that. To have everything organized, and I just don't need to make the spines for my binder, so I can put them on the shelf once I get some stuff moved around and rearranged. Which I had some stuff I needed to take outside today, but yeah, that plan got foiled because it's icky, nasty, rainy outside. So hey, Snuggie. Oh my God, girl. Oh, yeah, that's no fun. I've actually been there and had to, you know, when a vehicle broke down, we had to walk. Yeah, oh my God. I think she's still here. I'm not sure. I know, she has her grandkids, so. Wow. Oh, remember I was telling you I write out my charts, Snug. This is what I meant. I do. So I have this like template, like, and then I just write what the number is, like, so. Number one is three is this the percent symbol, and it's DMC 300. Oh, not till September. Hers don't start till September. It's September and October. She's doing hers runs for 2 months. She's got all the information on her Facebook, the Witch Goddess Facebook page. And I believe she may have posted it in my group page. She asked me if she could post it in my group page. I told her, yeah. At least a 40 by 50. It has to be 40 by 50 or bigger. And it's the witch guy. I'm doing a witch. It says, I'm sugar and spice. I may be sugar and spice and everything nice and wish a motherfucker would, or something like that. And it just has to kind of be like a god. It could be a goddess or a god or a witchy theme, or like, I think someone might be doing the druid. I thought I heard, I've seen somebody said they were going to do something like that. Yeah. Let me see. I can get you the link to her Facebook page. Give me a second. Because I know she's probably with the grandkids, so she's had her grandkids with her. Yeah, I found this witch on Amazon, and Cindy wound up going and getting it herself. She's got the same one I got. It's gorgeous. It is like, I'm like so in love. I do not know why my desktop is acting. Site can't be reached. Facebook's acting a fool. Oh, okay. So you have, okay. Okay. I was going to get you the link. I didn't know if you had it or not. Yeah, I can't wait to do mine. I am so in love with it. I love the witch. She has like the celestial around her, and then she's got like, I think, the zodiac signs and all that. But it was the saying. The saying is what got me. The saying is what had me with that canvas. Um, I mean, there was a lot of other witchy canvases that I seen that I liked, but when I seen the saying on that one, it was, yeah, it was that it, yeah, it was like, that's it. You're coming home with me. So mom got it for me. That's just, let's see, another one that mom got me as a gift, because she had gotten me my John Wayne as well as a gift. I love that canvas. I love how my John Wayne canvas turned out. And we're getting a special frame for that one. I'm framing some of my other ones using duct tape and cardboard as the backing, and all that. But mom said that the John Wayne's going in a regular picture frame. But there's a lot of meaning to why I wanted the John Wayne canvas. Um, I grew up watching it with my dad and my granddad, so I'm a John Wayne fan from as far back as I can remember. Matter of fact, I sat here and dined it the other night watching one of my favorite John Wayne movies. I was watching McClintock, which is one of the main reasons I chose that canvas because one of the John Wayne silhouettes that's in that canvas is actually from McClintock. And I know the exact scene and I know exactly what was being said in that said scene. Yeah, so but it's funny how you have memories and when you especially when you're working canvases too. You'll be working a canvas and that canvas will bring memories back to you of something that you might have done in your lifetime. Something on that canvas might strike a memory. Or you see a canvas and it reminds you of something from your childhood or someone from in your life, you know. Like I have one, I don't know when I'll do it, but it's owls. And if my mom's mom was still alive, I would have done that canvas, had that canvas framed, and it would have been a gift to her because my grandmama loved owls. And that's where I get my love from them. I know was from her. She loved owls. And it's like for the autism awareness event, I'm doing that one for my well the canvas that I'm doing. I'm doing in honor of my baby cousin, which he was so cute at the barbecue the other day. He was talking about hearing dinosaurs and that they were coming to play with us and you know all. It was so cute. But he's on the autism spectrum. Um, it's not he's 9. It's a sweetie pie. So I'm doing that in honor of him. A little buggy boy. Stephen Riley. So we have Stephen David, Stephen Riley, and Stephen James. We have 3 Stephens in our family. Then they're all my, either 2 of them are my cousins and 1 of them is my nephew. Um, then in my family, I have 2 Uncle Mikes. So it gets confusing at reunions because they all were there. So it was kind of confusing at one point when you call for one of them and they both are all answer. You call for Stephen and they'll Stephen's answer. You call for Uncle Mike and both of them answer. But I've always called my one Uncle Mike Short because he is short. So this is going to be so pretty when it's done. That I know this washi tape is not really sticking, but I probably, like I say, it'll go the way I want to do the canvases on. I just have to figure out. Hey, Mom, got to sit down, and she's going to help me, and we're going to go through and look about getting duct tape for the, to tape these down to the cardboard. I'll just leave um, enough of the canvas, cut, a lot of the canvas off, um, and leave enough that, you know, tape right to put the tape right at the edge of the drills and tape it to the cardboard. I think that's going to be really good. I'm curious. I want to look up this name. It's on the top of this budget. I believe this is a budget kit, but it's got a name on the top. TINMI Arts. Okay, yeah, so it's from Amazon. They actually have a store on Amazon, I guess. See, they're on AliExpress. Looks like they have a Facebook on Etsy as well. Okay. Their Facebook store is currently unavailable. Ooh, they got some pretty ones. Ooh, I like that Tinkerbell. I may actually have to I may reach out to them and see if they do PR packages. Hmm, okay. So yeah, I'll check that out eventually. Okay, so sorry. Done that. I was getting to put more down, and I'm done that color. Uh, but yeah, so all right. So let's see. Let's go with number 15, which is that triangle, the filled triangle, actually. Because there's two different triangles on here. There's a filled one and a non-filled one. Let's see. I'm almost at an hour and a half. I may go to the 2 hour mark with this live stream today. Um, just because I haven't been live in a while. Well, I can't say I haven't been live at all this week. I was actually live for about 8 or 9 minutes on Tuesday, but that was for the state police helicopter landing at our night out party. Um, I just thought that was freaking cool as heck, and I thought people would like to see that. Um, don't ask me, and I know I missed one of those freaking 20s. I knew it. I knew I probably missed one. How I was able to keep the camera on that helicopter as it was coming down, because it was putting out such a downdraft and blowing the sand and dirt and stuff around. That yeah, I'm shocked I stayed in camera with it. But we had it 2 years ago, and the helicopter had came 2 years ago, and I did a live stream that night too as well. I didn't get to get a get shot of it taking off, because it's like totally different. It's a totally different realization to watch it take off and than it is to land. Um, but I do have people I could snag the video from if I wanted to put it up, but I'm not going to do that. Um, but I thought it was cool, so I thought everybody would like to see it. But see, that's why my channel is called That's Crazy World, because it's not just the crafting stuff on my channel. I do have other things that come up from time to time. So like next month, well, yeah, it'd be next month. Um, I'll be There'll be the parade for our crab derby weekend, and there'll be the fireworks. This month, I like to say we have the rubber duck. There's things. And then we actually have on the 25th, me and mom have another event we're going to. Um, we have a local garden. It's in memory of a guy that we lost here. Um, the garden's named in his memory, and they're going to start a rock snake, and we're signed up to go and make or rock for the snake. So I may actually um, live stream from that as well that night. That's on the 25th, weather permitting, because this is the time of year we have the crazy, crazy weather here. We get the pop up. We get the pop up storms. We get the pop up what we call bay effect storms. Um, so yeah, they get their pop up storms off of the Chesapeake Bay. If you know anything about Maryland, or if you're from Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, you understand type of storms I'm talking about. It could be the weather can be supposed to be nice today, and yeah, okay. Nope, it's storming. Like my mom wanted to cut grass today, but that got planned, that boiled. And I had some plans of stuff I wanted to do, and they got boiled. It's got some good glue on it too, because these drills are sticking good. They don't want, and they're hard to move around a little bit. I know it's poor glue, I can tell that. But it's really good glue. And you can move the drills, but it takes a little. They have a little resistance. But yeah, so that's my plans of what I have coming up. Um, are they subject to change? Yeah. Um, just like when I set a live stream time, guys, it it doesn't mean that's the exact time I'm going live, really. It all depends on the day and what's going on. So today, I had planned to go live at 2:30. Well, I didn't think I was going to actually be done what I needed to do. I had a few things I had to do before then, so I was going to go live at 3 at first. And then I was able to change it to 2:30. Well, technical difficulties said otherwise. So I actually, it's a little bit later than 2:30. I think I wound up having to set it to 2:45. Was 2:55 I set it to? And I was able to go about 3 minutes earlier than that. But yeah, I had to reboot the whole desktop, and then it was like the StreamYard on my desktop was kind of lagging for some reason. And I don't know why. Because it wasn't lagging on my Chromebook. It was just lagging on my desktop. Um, which is weird. And that's what it did the other day when I was trying to film videos. I was, and I was upset because I was so excited to film that one video, and then I couldn't even use the footage. It was heartbreaking. When you film, you sit there and you film a whole 10-15 minute video, and then you can't even use any of your footage because it was bad. Um, so, so that's why I actually kind of did a re-unboxing kind of at the beginning of the live stream of those items, because you know that happened, and it was upsetting. And um, for me, when I have something like that happen, it throws a monkey wrench in my brain to the point where I'm like, I don't want to do nothing. I shut down. And I'm like, I get in a funk. And I don't want to film or work on anything. Um, which that's just something I have to work on for myself, figuring out how to get around that, get over that, and or get through that. But that's what happens when you have an OCD, ADD, and ADHD brain. Not to mention you have dyslexia. Well, I have reading comprehension form of dyslexia. So it's just sometimes I have to read something multiple times, before I get 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 the gist of what's going on. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It all depends. And I do read some of my letters backwards sometimes. But it's so funny because those things people put up where they actually write, the words are written backwards. I can read those. I mean, I can read those like clear as day. Um, or if someone um, puts one of the ones up where the first letter of the word and the last letter of the word are in the correct space, but everything else is mumble jumbled, I can usually read those as well, which is weird for having dyslexia, especially reading comprehension form of dyslexia. Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. I have done, or you forget to uh you forget that you're not using your professional mic, that you were using the camera mic, and you don't enable the camera mic, and you film a whole 20-minute video, no sound. But I actually was able to refilm that video. That was no big deal. Um, really, I was able, that one was able to be refilmed. But sometimes when you do an unboxing, you can't you can't just repackage the stuff back up and refilm it. And it's disheartening. It's a kick in the stomach. And people think, oh, it's easy. Filming is easy. No, you don't realize sometimes some of these videos you're watching are 3 and 4 takes. To get the video, or to get any usable content. Some of us, we just, we're, um, we want to put out the best content. So, if it feels crappy to us, we don't put it out there. We refilm it. If I don't like how the video comes out, I will refilm it. I'll re-record it. I know some people do voiceovers, when they have a video that didn't come out right. No, I don't like doing the voiceovers. But also true, my videos are live and are pretty much uncut. Yeah, it's the cyan waters, but I just got mutters on mine. I got mutters on mine. I got the Nick's Notions on the other side. She didn't put I don't have the year on the end of mine. But I have the mutters. Because that's what Nick's calls me. She calls me mutters. Yeah, I love my tray. I have this one. I have this one, and I know this one's one of the ones that reacts to black light. And I have this one in the shrimp boats. I have the 2 shrimp boats. And then this tray I have here. This is from an actual. She lives on the other side of the bay from me. Here in Maryland. I have a video on this one. This is a tip proof tray. This one, it's called the Turtle. So yeah, so I use that one for ABs and all a lot of times because it has the funnel on it, so it pours really easy into my tray and back into my square Tic Tac containers. Oh yeah, Mr. Nix is a sweetheart. I love Mr. Nix and Nix. I do. I love them. They are the sweetest people in the world. And I love watching when she shows her ferrets. Oh, They are so gorgeous. Her babies are so cute. Her ferrets are, they are so, so cute. Yeah, I knew when I was going to be able to get a tray from her, I was getting cyan waters. Now, the 2 shrimp oats, I actually won those in 2 different giveaways from Sam's events. One was from Plants Make Me Happy, and the other one was from her Black History Month event. So that's where I got those 2. I want to get one of her glow in the dark trays. The I think it's rainbow colors, if I'm not mistaken. So that's probably going to be the next when I can. That'll be the next tray I get from NYX is one of the and I'll probably get another venti. I love the venti. I love all of NYX's trays that I have, the shrimp and the venti, but her venti is like mutt proof. And when I say mutt proof, even her shrimps are mutt proof, but when I mean mutt proof is I cannot tip neither one of her trays. I've not been able to tip either one of her trays. And I am good for tipping over my trays. Even with it sitting here on an angle like this, I still can't tip. Okay, I don't know why my desktop. You want to allow this app to change. Okay, my desktop just blinked out and went back in. Okay, that is kind of weird. Oh yeah, I had one of the NYX's Notions goodie packs that she had from 2 different events, and that came with there's the shrimp oats in each one, and then one of them had the Santa's cookie putty, and the other one had because when I got my venti, NYX gave me a sample of Love Spell. Oh, that smells so good. And then the other one had Peppermint Dreams. And then of course I got all of my. This is my museum quake putty. I just added some mica powders too, and put them in these little containers just if I ever want to use it. I tend not to really go to that one. I usually go to my NYX's putties, or I go to let's see. This is Crashly's peppermint candy cane, I believe it was, and Randa's Crafty Corners. I think it was cherry cola. And then of course I have the Cherry Licious from Pure Bliss Wax. This is her Diamond Dot Putty. Let's see, and then from Diamond Wax Studios, I have a sample of her pink lemonade and orange creamsicle, and these 2 smell amazing. And then Craft Pack Canada, I have a sample of their salted caramel truffle. This is their sticky tack. This stuff is amazing. Then of course I have a sample from Mary Mud. And this is when she still was calling it unicorn farts. Um, which I don't, I like the smell, but the texture, I'm just not with the texture on the Mary Mud. Um, I mean, I use it occasionally, but it's not my go-to. Oh wow, wow, yeah. The heat's not a good thing when you do when you know. It got to me. Yes, me and mom had to go out yesterday, and it was fine while we were out yesterday. And everything. It was just we got halfway home. I mean, we were within sight of the house, and it was just like the heat hit me all of a sudden, like like a ton of bricks. Because I had all intentions of coming home yesterday after we did what we had to do and diamond painting, and possibly I was possibly going to go live yesterday, but no, nope. that went out the window. I mean, you would think that the heat, and you don't even have to be out in it. That's the other thing. You really don't even have to be out in the heat for it to mess with you. You know, um, it's just the way it drains you. Oh, I bet, girl. I would have been like, I wish I dream a genie and could just blink myself to where I needed to be. I would love to be I dream a genie or bewitched and could just blink and have whatever I wanted when I wanted it, you know, or be wherever I needed to be whenever I needed to be there. Shoot, then you could try, if you were I dream a genie or bewitched, you could travel and, you know, not have to not have to worry about airplane lines and all that stuff. You could just blink yourself right to where you want to go, and you know, then blink yourself back home. Oh yeah, yeah. You, I that happened to me 4 weeks ago. Um, Luckily I had my inhaler with me, and we wound up calling my sister to come get us. But yeah, the heat just it was like the you breathed in and the heat just punched you in your in your stomach, and it felt like you had just inhaled hot air from a hot air balloon. You know, but, yeah, Yeah, and it also depends on the humidity. The more humidity, the worse the heat feels. I'd rather have a dry heat than a humid heat. Yeah, dry heat's hot. I mean, I'm not going to say that, but a dry heat is more tolerable than a yeah, the timing makes the difference too, yeah. Um a dry heat is more tolerable than a humid heat. It's weird. You think the humidity would be a cooler heat, but no, for some reason the humid heat is worse than a dry heat. But see, you've got the heat and then you've got the heat index, you know. So, just like you could have it could be like 90 degrees, but the heat index makes it feel like it's 100, 106, 110. It's crazy. It is. It's really, really crazy. I am so loving my tumbler from Kokisha. I almost wore my shirt to the night out party the other night, but I figured, nah, it was, it was hot out, so I didn't want to wear a jet black shirt. But I'm going to find an event I can wear that to, just to be crazy and, be sarcastic. Because it says, roses are red, people are fake. I stay to myself so I won't end up on the first 48. I am so happy with my tumbler and t-shirt though. I squealed like a kid in a candy store or a fat kid wanting cake. When that package got here. Yeah, never been there, but I have friends and all that say that the heat is bad out there. I have one friend. They used to live in Texas. They live near Corpus Christi. Um, but her husband, his job, restationed him to Arizona, I believe it is. So they're out there now. Um, but yeah, she said it was crazy. The heat out there was crazy. She said it made her miss the crazy heat we have here, back home. Um, I'm like, yeah, you miss Maryland? I would ask her, because she just was not used to the heat. Since she's moved out there, though, she and lived out that way now, she's gotten used to the heat. So they say that your body will get used to it after a while, but then it's the heat indexes and the humidity that really affect you. And that's the thing, we really didn't even have a heat index yesterday, but yet the heat still, it's crazy. But I think it's because these storms were coming, is why. Hopefully they're gone by next week. Um, and the events that we have next week don't get rained out because uh, we have a vegetable giveaway that's right down the street from the house. And me and mom like going to that because they always have some good fresh vegetable, grown vegetables. Um, And we either do frozen or fresh vegetables most of the time anyway. We've gotten away from eating a lot of canned vegetables. I mean, we have some canned vegetables if they've been given to us, from food pantries or whatever. I mean, we'll use them, um, but we love to stick with fresh and frozen vegetables. They're actually better for you, really. Um, you know, I know they had some cabbage the last time we went, and Mom cooked that with some flavoring and stuff. Oh my god, that was so good. And I love me some cabbage. You know. And they also had fresh string beans when we went one time, too. And Mom cooked them up with some ham, diced up some ham in them. 17. Let's check. But they're those like comfort foods that you remember from growing up, like macaroni and cheese and um, fried chicken and stuff like that. Those type of comfort foods. I mean, I remember growing up a lot of times we didn't, you know, we might not have had a lot, but we always had some kind of fresh vegetable. And a lot of times Mom would go to the chicken houses where we raised chickens, and she'd get a couple chickens and cook them up. And that's what we had. It's like I say, if I get stranded in the woods somewhere, I could live off of the land. I would know how to survive, how to build a shelter, how to hunt and fish, and all that kind of stuff. How to make weapons to protect myself from, you know, animals and stuff. But that's how I was raised. I was raised knowing how to be aware of my surroundings. Um, you know, knowing that if how to find a drinking water source, food, be it berries or um, wild plants that are edible. Um, how to build a shelter, um, how to camouflage that shelter so if I need to protect myself and stay hidden, I can. Oh, it's a icky day today. I'm trying to finish this section off on cam. I try to do that. I try to, if I start a section, I try to finish it on cam. So then I'll probably do the next section off cam, and then I may do a section up here. I don't know. But I think we have, Alexa, how many weeks left in the month?
This month ends in 3 weeks and 6 days.
Yeah, I'll have it done. I'll probably have it done either next week or a week after, actually. Depends on how long I sit here and work. Bless you, Zoe. Kitty sneeze. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Um, I could actually probably, if I wanted to sit here, I could probably have this finished today if I wanted. But I'm going to stretch it a little bit. because of the events I have. Well, the two events I have it in. One of them ends at the end of they're both at the end of the month, but one of them, I want to be able to post weekly progress on it, and I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, and not have to be able to post for the all 3 weeks. Which actually, I need to go look to see if there's a weekly progress up for this one. Weekly progress picture. But I've noticed that I'm getting faster and faster with the way I lay drills. Used to be a section like this would have took me a couple hours to do. Now I can do it in about an hour to 2 hours, depending on um, what I'm doing. If I'm just sitting here and I'm not, like I was answering the tag questions and all that a little while ago, and doing, all that then I would have had this done probably about an hour ago, half an hour ago at the most. But yeah, I can do a section. I can do a 6x6 section in 2.5, 3 hours. An A4 size section. I need to put this back in line. An A4 size section I can do probably in an hour and a half to 2 hours. Back in there. I got to remember that when this live is over, I need to go put these. Oops. Oh, shit. I need to go put those questions in the description. Number 6. Yeah, so I really don't know what else to talk about, y'all. And that's another thing that why I kind of haven't been doing live streams today, because I really haven't had anything interesting really going on to talk about. So yeah, I've not been going live. Plus, I'm on the edge of burnout as well. And I know when I get to that point, I need to scale back and reevaluate what I'm doing, um, and go from there with a game and make a game plan. Um, yeah, so I'll say I'll scale back for right now, to probably, like I say, 1 or 2 days a week live. You know, because I don't go live on the weekends. I take the weekends off. Um, I have not figured out the 2 days that I want to do the lives yet. Um, so next week, my live streaming may be sporadic um, until I get the schedule set that I want to do. And then I'll go from there and see how that works for a while. And then if I feel like I can add another live in a week, I'll add one in here and there maybe. But I need to mentally. It's draining. It's not physically burning me out. I mean, I have had physical burnout before from the live streaming. This is mentally draining me, and it's me. It's not you know the going live every day and all that. It's just something with me. Um, so I need to evaluate that and go from there. Um, it happens to me every so often. It's happened before, but the last time it happened, I just totally I just stopped live streaming for almost a year. Uh, and then I came back, and I've been going hard at live streaming ever since. But this is a little bit different than that scenario. At least with this, what I got going on now, I still want to live stream. I still want to do videos. I'm just scaling back on the amount I do. And well, with videos, a lot of those I can pre-film content. Some of them I'll film them out and then I pre-post them. So they're ready to go whenever I want them to go up. But I can't do that with a live stream. So I have to just evaluate things and see where I want to take them. I'm not leaving because the last time that I hit this type of somewhat same type of burnout, I contemplated leaving the YouTube, deleting my whole channel and everything. But I talked myself out of that somehow. I'm still here. Ooh, why have I got a pain in my neck? Oh, that was weird. I just got a weird pain inside of my neck. So we all handle things differently when it comes to burnout. Some of us can handle it, and some of us, yeah, it really like hits us like a ton of bricks. But at least this time hasn't hit me like, uh, a Mack truck. Um, and I actually figured out a way that I can still do what I want to do and love, just in a little bit of a different way. So sometimes the you know, I may not do a live within chat. I may actually start doing some recorded within chats. You know, if my stupid um, software wants to work well with the other, then you know, we'll have some videos soon. It's like one, you know, one doesn't want to work with the other. I mean, there is another way that I probably could get around it, but I may have to try that. I may have to, but I don't want to actually log in with two separate accounts. It's just too much work for me. So if I can log in with one account under, you know, the same thing, I do. I'm all for making it easy on me. uh, oh. Yeah, I'm shocked with the weather here. The way to say we ain't had any issues. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Um, but if I was still on Verizon, I wouldn't even have been able to do a live stream today at all. Would probably not have really been able to even be on the internet at all. Um, that's how bad. If it just rained, and like it is, it's just raining, and our Verizon, when we had Verizon, it was out more than it was in. It was crazy. I mean, it drove me and mom to drink. And then Verizon was freaking up in the price without letting you know they were up in the price. You didn't know until you got your bill that they had even raised the price of the internet and the home. And you had to have you still had, we never even used the house phone, but you had to have a landline phone just to even have internet with Verizon, which Verizon used to do what was called dry loop DSL, which meant you just had a DSL line. You didn't even have to have a phone line. But they did away with that. And, you know, we're on Spectrum now. And Spectrum not too long ago had to raise the price. I mean, it was something, one of the, I think it was there was a fee that went up. But I had gotten an email saying your bill's going to go up by, I think it was only $5. You know, I mean, when we got with, yeah, um, I have Spectrum. We have the internet and we have the streaming TV app. So yeah, but and we only pay like $160 for the two. Um, where with Verizon, we had a house phone that we weren't using and the internet. And by the time that I figured out I could get Spectrum, Verizon had already had increased our bill to almost $300 a month for a house phone we weren't using. In internet, I was calling tech support more than anything. I think since we've had Spectrum, I think I've called tech support twice. And that was when it first came, when we first got hooked up. I already thought the line was hooked up and I had to call them to, you know, because he sent me the self-installation kit. And I just had to call them to come out and hook them, you know, the line up from the pole to the house or whatever. And then I had to call once, and it wound up being there. What I didn't have the app on my phone yet, and then there was an outage in the area, you know. But other than that, I mean, I think in the almost almost year that we've had it, it's probably only been out due to maintenance, and we got an email about that, or due to outages 5 or 6 times. Some of the times, all I've had to do is just reset the motor, the boxes, and it pops right back. It's so it was just a little glitch, but yeah, it's really not been out that many times. And like I say, if it had been Verizon on a day like today, internet would have been.
I don't know that one.
No, you Alexa. Anyway, yeah, I actually got that on mine. Um, yep, I actually got that on mine. It's roughly 150 something. But yeah, but I mean, it's a hell of a lot better than what we had when we had Verizon. I mean, and the thing with Verizon was too, I could not upload videos while mom was actually doing whatever she needed to do on her laptop, or she could, if I was uploading videos, she could, it was lagging her. That's how fucking bad Verizon had gotten. Now with Spectrum, she does what she needs to do. I do what I need to do. I could be uploading videos. She's playing her games, and there's no lag on either computer. Because the lag I'm having with the chat with the that it has something to do with the two systems I'm using, but that doesn't have anything to do with the internet. That's a software issue. Um, but yeah, if we still had Verizon, if I was live streaming right now, mom wouldn't be able to really do whatever she's doing, and I'm not sure what she's doing. Probably playing her bingo. She loves her bingo. Um, but yeah, Verizon was, yeah. I would not recommend Verizon to anybody. Um, without going into no, where's one of my I don't know where. Oh, yeah, here it is. Just say on my. I forget which. Hold on, I know it's here somewhere. I think I'm one tier from having the the biggest plan, if I'm not mistaken. It's not. I thought it was on there. It's not on there. Um, See, I'm curious now. I can't remember. Yeah, with Spectrum, yeah, yeah. But with Verizon, I had the highest speed that you could have on Verizon, and yeah, it still didn't matter. You couldn't have more. It's like, you get the plan that was supposed to be better for multiple devices, and it still wasn't. See, I'm curious with myself now. It helps when you put the right password into the right account. Yeah, I have the up to 500. Yeah, I got the same one as you, Snuggy. I can't remember if that's the one I had or not. Because I know there's a tier above, another tier above that one. But we didn't need that type of speed. And then the TV, I have 125 plus channels with the TV streaming app. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I had that same. Yeah, I had the same one. Oh yeah, I have like tons and tons of passwords. But pretty much a lot of my stuff has the same password. It's just in different in different forms. Um, but it's just I was putting in the putting it in the wrong way. It was crazy. I try to keep a lot of my passwords the same. Just to make it easier on me, I just change them up a tiny bit. So they're not they're not exactly the same, but there's similarities. But they say you should change your passwords every 6 months, actually. I'm like, that's a little too much work for me. With the amount of passwords I would have to change. So that's why my password is something that nobody would ever really think of that is unique to me. So. And only I know what it means. So. Oh, you gotta just be fucking kidding me. I just put the wrong color on the wrong spot. Thank gosh I know where it was. See, there I go, not paying attention. Not paying attention, and I put the wrong thing down. What? Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me. Never heard of them. Oh, thank you. These actually came with my haptics crystal wand. And my haptics crystals I got with it. I got it on Amazon actually. Um, um, and then I never heard your phone ring. That's why I thought you were talking to me. And then I actually have 2 pair of Dreamer Design branded tweezers, and then this pair is they're the same as the Dreamer Design, but they're not branded. This pair came in my Craft Pack Canada kit. Where did I just do at the top to that? Oh, because I have stabbed myself with these. Yeah. So, okay. All right. So I fixed that mistake. So now I need number 13. Leave it to me. Luckily, it was not that many drills, and they were easy to get. Uh, Unlike when I did the Santa Claus last year, and I put the whole time I'm thinking I'm putting the right, the drills on there until wondering why I'm putting yellow in Santa Claus's fur on his coat, and come to find out I was using the drills for my Starry Night. Oh, I had to totally pick all those off and redo that. That was a debacle. Number 2. I'm like, where is the dang number I need? I'm not even gonna dump these out because I don't need that many. That's a tip I learned from the principal painter. Um, that if you don't have a lot on of that color, just go fishing for them, and instead of dumping them all out like that. All right, so I need, is it, I think X and Y are the last 2 I have on here, and I believe those are ABs. No, no, oh, X's. What is Y? Oh, Y is number 19. Okay, so Y is not an AB. Oh, ow. This must be part of the leopard's reflection. I'm thinking. But yeah, so yeah. Um, I've done that a couple times, and I know it's probably not going to be the last time that I put drills in the wrong place. But sometimes you can do that, because I did it on the cherry blossom. But you wouldn't realize that I even mixed up the 2 colors. The 2 colors were so similar, that, you know, it looks like it was supposed to be that way. But unless you knew, um, you know, you wouldn't know. But the colors were so similar. Well, I will too sometimes, but most of the time I just fish them out of the pot. Um, or if I'm using if I'm using the Tic Tac storage, I've actually gotten to the point where I can just tap out of the Tic Tac box how many I need. So it all depends on which storage I'm using. Oh yeah, that's what I want to show. This is what I was talking about. This, the one I'm using right now is one of the 28s, like you were kidding up last night. But this is the one I told you. This is two of the 28s in one box. And this came with my light pad, but they do sell these on Amazon as well. I have seen them, but I think they only come in like maybe a 4-pack, 3 or 4-pack, something like that. But yeah, so but this is 56 grid. It has I got my sugar skull kitted up in this one. It has a divider down the center. So actually you could kit, if you really want it, you could kit 2 different paintings up in this if you really want it. But I've got one, I just got one painting kitted up in this. So yeah. But I didn't know they made them like this. I thought they only made them in the 28 grid, and yeah, this is nice. And then of course, I got to kit it down. But then I got 2 of my, these are 68. No, this is 60, I think. Or 6, it might be 6, yeah. But yeah, so I used that as well, and I know why my eyes are hurting because I forgot to put my glasses in. Yep. Okay. Blue light glasses on. Ah, that's better. Okay. I guess my eyes are so used to using the blue light glasses. Yeah, I think if I put two paintings in one. I see somebody was saying they put 2 paintings, kit up 2 different paintings in that. Yeah, I probably would be confused too. Now that would be good to kit up the freestyle stickers, or you could kit up the freestyle stickers in that. That would be cool. But yeah, I use it for my. I had I had just gotten it, and I was kitting up the sugar skull, and I just grabbed it because I was going to need an extra 28 grid box anyway, so I figured I would just kit that one up in that, which I'll probably work on that one later, and I'll knock that painting out in no time because that painting is a lot of color blocking. Of It's either 939 or 310. But there's a lot of color blocking in that one. I actually may turn that one into a time lapse, tell you the truth, because I just done a section on that one because I needed a canvas for um, Sam's DMC bingo, which was fun. Oh my god, that was so fun. I didn't get but I think 3 numbers in the free space, but it was fun because I mean she was calling the different DNC numbers, and the thing is you got to make your own board using the DNC numbers off your canvas. So you didn't know what was going to be called, and that's the thing about bingo anyway. Bingo is one of those games you don't know what numbers are going to be called or whatever, and it's the luck of the draw. With bingo, bingo is a luck of the draw game. Your numbers could be called, then again your numbers might never be called in that round. So, but it was fun. I mean, I really enjoyed that. um, and we all were chatting back and forth in the chat, and you know um, having a good time. And that's what made it fun, is that everybody was having a good time, everybody was getting along. you know um, Everybody was conversating back and forth with each other, and it was the camaraderie, um you know of whole the whole scenario. That's why I enter events. I enter the events for the fun, the camaraderie, the seeing what everybody's working on and doing, and the chit chats back and forth that everybody has. Um, Now I am going to use a smaller tray for the ABs. I always do that. I always use a smaller tray for the ABs for some reason. I don't know why. Yep. So it's X, so it's 133. Truthfully, I had just pulled these. I could have just put the ABs in my stash and pulled them from there. I actually have these ABs in my stash. But so yeah, switch to the. Um, this is the the plastic tipped pins that came with the Dreamer Design canvases, and like I say, I just put the squishies, all 3 squishies on it on them. I have a couple of the regular pink pins that had 3 squishies, and then I put either my multi-placers or whatever in them, and they don't bend in my hand now. So I can actually diamond paint with one of these. Well, sometimes I'll use, like for special drills, um, I will use the wax pencil. Um, but for ABs, I've been going to this, and I've actually been using the blue wax that came with my Dreamers design. I think came with my Dreamers designs. I don't know. I remember getting blue wax from someone, um, and so I've been using that in this. And I think it was, um, and that's where I go from there. Now, normally, if I'm putting ABs in a canvas, I usually do the ABs first. But for some reason, I added doing the ABs first in this one. Um, I've actually been doing the other colors and then going to the ABs. I know people that use the wax or putty to place ABs, but I'm so afraid that it's going to pull the coating off. So that's why I've been using the blue wax because I found the blue wax does not mess with the AB coating. Plus, I've learned with ABs, it's a light hand. So which that actually took me a little bit because I was even doing hard with the wax pencil with ABs, and yeah, I pretty much squished the crap out of a wax pencil. Oh, I missed a Y. How did I miss a Y? Okay, we got that section done. I love my new art dog. So that's what we got done so far. I'm going to work this section here in a little bit. And then, since there's 3 weeks left in the month, I'll probably do 2 sections a week on these and get those knocked out. Because I can do 2 sections in no time. But yeah, so that's what we got done so far. See, I hate sometimes that's so sensitive. I'll fix it in a minute. Yeah. So I'll do that in a minute. I'll do that section. Start that section. Oh wow, I did not realize I actually went over the time I said I was going to stay. I actually said I was going to only go to 2 hours, but I wound up going almost 3 hours. Oh, I might as well just wait the last few minutes to go 3 hours. But anyway, so oh gosh. But see, that's what happens when you get in a zone. You don't realize that you're still live. I'll get in a zone and not realize the time has that much time has ticked away. Actually, I think I will do the 80s first on this one this time. Let's see. So I need the X. There's no squares in this, so I only need the X, which is yeah. So it's like you're doing something, and before you know it, you were like 2, 3, 4 hours into it. Um, I sat here one night and didn't realize I had diamond painted for 9 hours. Yeah, I had gone a whole 9 hours and didn't even realize that I had. Um, but it was cool. Um, then Awanda goes live tomorrow at 9 a.m. my time, her time. because Zara is in Australia, so it's a better time for her to be able to go live with us. Poor Nix. She may be live tomorrow. I'm not sure. She is so sick. I felt so bad for her that her live she did today, because I know how it is to be have the flu. Let's see who else goes live tomorrow. Debbie and Judy, I think, are live tomorrow. I'm not sure whose channel, because I missed the last two lives, 2 Saturday lives from Debbie and Judy, because I had family events going on. So I'm not sure whose channel they were on last week. Who else is live? I know Tima is live tonight. Who else is live tonight? DP, J-Rob's live tonight. DP Addictions. DP Adventure Addictions. Adventure. I can't remember. I screw her name up all the time. That's why I just call her J-Rob. I screw her channel name up all the time. I know Sam is going live tomorrow as well. I can do that. I've seen that she has a live stream tomorrow. So yeah, that's where I'll be, those different lives. Yeah, but see, that's the thing though, Suggy. If you can't make the live, there's always the hashtag replay. That's the thing about YouTube that I like, is that when we do a live stream, if people can't make our live stream, they can always go back and do the hashtag replay and watch the replay of it. That's the good thing about YouTube, is that when we do a live stream, our live streams stay up unless we don't want them to. But there's always the hashtag replay. You can always go, if you miss someone's live, you can go and catch it. But see, I don't expect anybody to do that for mine. Because I do 2, 3, 4, 4-hour live streams sometimes. I don't expect somebody to sit there for that long and watch my live stream. If they just want to go and skim through it or whatever, that's cool, but I don't expect somebody to go back and sit and watch my live stream. Especially when I'm just rambling on. So, I just basically, my live streams are basically a video diary for myself. A lot of times, because it helps me see the progression of how a picture came to life. Yeah. The most of the people I do events for, there ain't that many requirements. It may be a canvas size, a certain theme, but there's really not a whole lot of requirements. I used to be, when I used to hang out in the coin community, let's just say the person that I used to hang out with over there started making a lot of requirements for their lives. You couldn't enter any of the giveaways if you didn't pay for at least one game a month. that he held. Um, you know, um, occasionally he would do a free game, but if you had won in that previous month, you couldn't enter that free game that he was doing. And he had a lot of requirements. That's why I left that community. Um, I don't even participate in that community anymore. I deleted everybody from that community. I don't even hang out with them anymore. Um, you know, I mean, I still hang out with some of the ones from the garden, from the lawn care community. Um, but I've been so busy with things that I haven't had a chance to really get over there and catch up with everybody. I did catch up with one of them the other day on his TikTok. So, um, but yeah. Oh yeah, the guy's not. I don't even think he even does YouTube anymore. I think he went to TikTok now with the crap. Because he could do a lot more on TikTok with it than he could here on YouTube. Because he had to secretly code certain things that he did because they were against YouTube policies and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't even, like I say, I don't even participate with that community anymore. Um, and it was like once I did get into the diamond painting and stopped hanging around over there as much, I went back a couple times and I would speak in the chat, and it was like no one, I mean, no one would say anything back to me. So I messaged one of the people on Facebook and asked her, I says, "Are you seeing my comments in the chat?" And she's like, "No." Um, so that leads me to believe I was blocked. Um, and yeah, because if no one was seeing what I was typing, then I was blocked by the either the owner or I was blocked by a mod. And it was quite funny because I remember going back after that, and I didn't have a mod wrench anymore. So yeah, I just distanced myself from that whole situation. And it's sad that you have to do stuff like that, though. That you think that you're in a safe space, but in all actuality, you weren't. And I don't find that here. I don't find that in the diamond painting community. Everywhere I go, I'm always welcome. I always am greeted. If I say hi to the host, which is the first thing I do when I go into a chat, the very first thing I do is I say hello to the host and everyone in chat. And out of respect, and I haven't gone in a chat here on the diamond painting community where I haven't been said hello back to, you know, or I've not gone in a chat here in the diamond painting community where it's made me feel like I'm not welcome. I feel welcome in everybody's chat that I go in on the diamond painting community, you know. Um, and it's sad that you have to say that there are communities out there that make you feel unwelcome. It's sad. And then there's the creators that once they get that power of being monetized and they let that go to their head, and that unless you super chat them or donate to them, they don't acknowledge you. You're like low on the totem pole. That I can understand, if you have memberships, and yeah, you acknowledge your members, yeah, because they're paying. I know they're paying, though, but you still acknowledge people that are in your chat. I see a lot of the diamond painting community, they actually take the time and sit there and it will say and read out everybody's name. They will say hello to everybody as they're coming in, or they'll say, they'll take the time to greet the people in their chat. you know um oh yeah, I mean, there are times I've been guilty of just sitting there and watching a live and not saying anything, but most of the time that's because I can't function. I mean, I don't even know how I functioned to get into the, to click in the live stream. But I mean, it's sad in these other communities that, these bigger creators, they let power go to their head. I've seen a lot of people that, not in the diamond painting community, this was in another community I used to hang out in. A lot of them, once they got monetized, they totally forgot their subscribers that helped get them there. Or they went and they turned their channel into a freaking drama channel. I know I used to follow someone and they had a really good mukbang channel. I mean, they had a excellent mukbang channel. Once they got monetized, they turned that into nothing but a drama channel. And if you super chatted them a certain amount, they would bring you and whatever person you were beefing with up on their live stream and let you two go at it. So basically they were making money to let people argue with each other. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. I've seen that too, because there are some out there that don't even want to be monetized, but yet they still do the drama crap. And I told the person, and I don't care. I know I got banned from their channel, but I told them point blank out in the chat, and I don't care. I said, I'm done. I'm not ever coming back to your channel. I can't believe that you took a good channel you had and you turned it into a drama central. I'm like, you just totally lost a lot of people. And from what I understand, they've done took it to TikTok now. They're not even over here anymore. Because they probably got community guideline strikes and got themselves kicked off of YouTube. But yeah, I can't do the drama. Ugh. I am not one for the drama. And I mean, I went through that. I have a friend, she comes, the one that comes in here, Stephanie and Molly May. I was hanging out with he called himself a life coach, but we won't go there. I used to hang out in his community, and just because Steph voiced her opinion in another chat about something, he took it the wrong way and told me in the roundabout way that he pretty much gave me an ultimatum that I either chose him or Steph, and that I better choose him. That she was brainwashing me, and that she was going to backstab me and all this stuff. And I was already trying to find a way out of his chat anyway, out of his freaking gold rummy hands. Because he was the type, he could not mod his own freaking live stream while he was doing a live stream. You had to be, if you were his mod, you had to fucking be there every live. No ifs, ands, or pretty much buts about it. And I mean, I was sick as a dog a lot of times and had to be in this chat. This is when there were still Google Hangouts. He would have a Google Hangout meeting before the live stream, and he would delegate which mods could do what. And he had this one girl, she was a fucking wackadoodle. She was always, he'd tell everybody she's his head mod. And whatever she said went and all this crap. And she thought, that President Biden's a clone, and, this political person is a clone. The real people are actually dead and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, she's one of them tin hat wearing people, because they think that the aliens are going to steal their brain. And then, he was like, he was like, I mentioned just in general about wanting to get this professional microphone, right? All of a sudden, I had the money Cash.App to me from him, telling me, yeah, here, get the microphone you want. All right. Well, I looked at it as a gift, because this was before all this went down. When all that went down about me I either have I better choose him over Steph, and I chose bye bitch. I chose Steph over him because me and Steph have been friends for a couple of years now. And he's like, oh, she'll think of me every time that she uses the microphone, that I royally screwed him up the ass and all this shit when I left his chat and all that. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Yeah, you're the one sitting here. You won't tell us the names of the women, which, but you were bashing the women that you were going on these dates with from these dating sites. And you only want to text with them once or twice through the dating site. Then you automatically want to talk to them on the phone. And then you didn't even want to go from talking on the phone once to meeting them in person. And I'm like, and you wonder why you have so much drama in your channel? I don't even know if he's still on YouTube or not. I mean, I don't even follow him anymore, or I don't see notifications for him or anything. But it was freaking, like, you're just as much a wackadoodle as this one you call your head mod. And then there was the whole drama behind two other people that I started hanging out with, and someone I thought was a friend of mine. But he threw that almost 20-some-year friendship down the drain himself. And he says, I'm the one that threw it down. Nope. You backstabbed me. So, they don't actually taste like chicken. Remember the other night when I needed something and you told me I could have a pack? That's what I took. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Oh, it's whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you, they just don't taste like the chicken. They don't taste like chicken broth to me. So I'm hoping the ranch tastes like ranch. I'm hoping the ranch, Yeah, fine, whatever you want to do, Mama. I'm just hoping the ranch didn't walk through the ranch ones, because the chicken walked through the chicken broth ones. They would have tasted more like chicken broth if I had to use better than bouillon chicken base to make broth to make them. I know. I'm saying they would have tasted. I'm just saying. Yeah, it put a little of that in the water, you know. But I'm like, okay, you were supposed to taste like this, but you don't, you know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and jump out of here. I was letting this get to the 3 hours since I went a little over where I said I was going to anyway. So I'm gonna jump out and finish this. Probably finish this color, and then I'll cover this, and I'm gonna lay down for a little bit myself. Um, that sounds good, Mama. Yeah. So that's probably where I'm gonna go ahead and end for the day too. Oh, I bet you it did, Snuggie. I bet you it did, especially like you say with that heat. I mean, yeah, I mean, walking that far, yeah, I've done that before. But adding that heat on the top of it, yeah, that didn't help matters none. No. But I don't know. I may finish this corner out and then lay down. I don't know. Or I might just go lay down because my thumb. I have gamer thumbs anyway, and this thumb is starting to hurt. So, and plus, my baby girl is looking at me like, "Mommy, let's go to sleep." Yeah, that's the boss. That's the boss. Zoe, 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 say hi. Oh no, you think mommy's getting you something? She heard mom go out, open the door, so she thinks mom's getting the outside cat something. So that means Zoe thinks Zoe's getting a treat. She heard the door, and that's why. Yeah, I know this. You know this, but you tell her that. All right, guys. Well, that's where I'm going to end today, and I'll probably be live at least 1 or 2 days next week. So until then, peace, everybody. Later.